Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hook and Stitch and Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, located in the Bay of Fundy. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in here, whether you're a fur baby mom or a human mom or a mom of a cow, but happy Mother's Day to you all. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Don't forget thummies, up or down. I don't care. So, welcome everybody. It turned out I was able to do this. We were working on the fencing this morning and we ran out. So not thus the hot mess. Okay. I'm a hot mess. Excuse me. We're going to work on it again tomorrow. So that's why I went ahead and scheduled the live for today. So sorry it was so last minute, but I'm trying to take advantage. It was sunny this morning and then it got cloudy and then my hands were frozen. Welcome in, Tank. Welcome in, everybody. We were out there working on it and well, I'll tell you, shoulders. But anyways, so it looked, and it actually looks good. It's deer fencing. It's black, but you can't even see it, So we've got the fence 6 foot high. Hold on 1 minute. Morning, little sis.
Morning. Hello.
So that's why. So I have to go to the mainland tomorrow. I got to get 7 more posts, because it's quite a big garden. I've already got 12 posts up, 8 feet apart, and I need 7 more.
Oh, to keep the deer root?
Yeah, eating my flowers. So I hired a guy to come help me with it. So between the two of us, we'll finish it out tomorrow. It'll be done. And then I've got mulch. And the guy called too. He's coming to open the pool up today.
Today? So wow.
Yep, the pool's getting open today. The sun's out now. So he's coming today to open the pool. Oh, thank you, Demetra. Hold on.
Thank you, Demetra.
I'm just gonna put your name here. I'll put up on the wheel in a minute. So yeah, it's lots going. I got to use when the weather's nice. I got to get outside and got a lot of things to get done outside. We've got to get the deck finished, cleaning up the deck, and flowers planted in the railing. I have railing things that fits right over the 2x4s on the railing, and I put them for some color. But I'm going artificial this year. They're UV resistant. Honest to God, that's one thing you don't want to see this face close up today. Believe me, I am a hot mess.
Yeah, our first host we had those there planters that go over the railing.
Yep.
And yeah, you have to watch out for earwigs for those.
We get earwigs regardless because it gets moist in the summertime, so it's always been a problem with earwigs here on the island. But I use bleach. 100% pure bleach, and it kills them. Welcome in, everybody. If I haven't called you by name.
Happy Mother's Day to all you who celebrate.
Yes, and it's not bit. Plus, I got a new dresser for my room. I put it together, and
okay.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to finish cleaning out my drawers. That dresser's coming out of my chest drawers, coming out of my room, going into Barb's room, and I've got boxes I want to finish getting them, fill them up with going through my clothes and stuff because I'm going mainland tomorrow, so I'd like to just drop them off. I'm trying to get some of the crap out of my bedroom that's in my bedroom. And then first project downstairs is we're going to clean the guest room out. I'm going to steam clean the carpet and then at least set the bed and everything up in there and try to get rid of some stuff. Here at the craft room, it is what it is. I mean, as you can see, it's crowded back there where the 2 carts are.
It doesn't look too bad.
Well, a little bit. You can see where my Addie's at. I got to figure out about this because I've got the thing that I had that I used to use for, because you can't see it, but over here I have the prize trolley.
Woohoo!
I have the prize trolley over there. Today's stuff is in this bag here. And yes, you can see green bags to get back there. No, I have not mailed the bags out from last Sunday. I couldn't do it till this coming week because I had to wait for payday to do it. I mean, it's been
not just that. There's the postal workers might be going on strike again.
Yeah, so I want to get them mailed out before they go on strike. So anybody, the winners from last week, you're right. I have it's on here, and but they'll be going out. So Never fear, they will be going out. What else? Oh, so, and I've just been, I haven't had a lot of knitting and crocheting time. As everybody knows, I finished Solar Flare. It is finished.
Yes.
It's not blocked. I was messaging with Lindsay, and it's probably going to take me a day to pin it out. I'm going to have to do it on top of my bed. It's going to take me a day to pin that thing out. Actually, I'm going to go get it. Sis, talk for a minute. I'll go get it and show it to everybody because it's finished. It's completely done.
Oh, okay. I hope you're all doing good. We have some sun today here. I was looking at the weather forecast for this upcoming week, and I think it's Thursday. It might get up to like 24 here, which is pretty warm. That's the tip of the iceberg for me. I don't like anything going past that. It gets too hot. So I guess we're going to have to look at getting an AC unit for up in the bedroom. Yeah, it's been a while since it's not a full day of sun because it's cloudy. But all week I think it's supposed to be pretty nice here, hopefully. The sun just makes you smile, I think. So long as it's not too bright in your face. But I was never really one to be a sun worshiper. My two sisters, they used to put the baby oil on them and lay out in the sun and roast. And just listen to the radio. It's relaxing, but baby oil kind of cooks your skin. So, but that was back in the 70s and 80s when we did those kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah, they did enough sunbathing for me.
Lindsay, you asked me to weigh this. It weighs 335 grams.
Wow. How many pounds is that?
Alexa, 335 grams to pounds. It's 3/4 of a pound.
Wow.
And it's all done.
Hello, everyone that's here. And Lindsay, HD, Tank, Demetra.
So if you look, you can see the beads.
Rita.
All those little dots you see, the orange and
Oh, yes.
Those are all the beads. I went a little crazy at first. That's where all my extra beads are all in the center.
Well, also where it's so closed in also. It's like
I went a little crazy.
Yeah.
So it is done, and I wanted to, Lindsay, yes, yep. I have 3 large items that have to be blocked. I've got this. I've got to steam the fringe on the strawberry shortcake broomstick wrap. Plus, I've got to do the open. I blocked the bed jacket to open up the mesh. Thanks, Lindsay. That's what I was going for when I did that, was to look like a sunburst and the sun on fire. So that's why I did it. So I got that. I was so happy when I finished it. I had to hurry up and message Lindsay. I finished it. I would not go to bed that night till I finished it. And when I cast off that last flame, I'm telling you, I could have done a jig. I started this last summer because how I remember is I started it because it took me 2 weeks in last June. So it didn't quite take a year for me to finish it. But I started, it took me 2 weeks to figure out the pinhole cast on. But eventually, once I finished that, it was just round and around and around and around.
I remember you having such a hard time with that.
But I learned a lot of new skills. I enjoyed it. I did. When I got frustrated, I'd put it down. I come back to it. So I got that finished. Another thing is, again, shiny object syndrome. Just messing around. I saw this and I thought, my hands were tired from knitting because I'm working on some socks. As soon as I turn Obi off here. Okay, he's off. This is viral. Everybody's doing it. I just did it. And I'm doing a small one. And this is the blanket that turns into a bouquet of flowers, and
Oh,
I just grabbed some like balls I had. I didn't want to do it real big, but I did. This needs blocked out. Wrong side. This is the right side. This part I had it done in a couple hours, and then I did the leaves, the single crochet, the dog hair, and the leaves going around. It's going to take me forever to do these roses. It's going to take forever to do these roses.
oh
These ones
wow.
go on individually, so there's a lot of roses that go on. So I just,
Okay.
because once you pick it up, I wanted mine to be a small bouquet because I'm gonna make a coffee. I have a coffee can. I'm gonna put it into for a gift. This is my first one, but once it's done, it's like a bouquet
Oh, cool.
of roses. And it's just scrap yarn I grabbed. I didn't even start anything new. Just had yarn I had sitting around, and I just finished sewing the ends. I did 3 of these. I did these a couple weeks ago, and they are dishcloths from a leaf pattern that I have. Again, just trying to work through.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 3 of them. This one here is has part scrubby in it, but it's not like scrub off. It's not. Oh, awesome, Demetra. I hope you like them. So I just did 3 of these. Again, it needs blocking. I know it's just a dishcloth, but still, just for pictures, I want to take it. Because if you look, this thing right here, this is all finished objects that I have that I go for gifts, gift-aways,
There's small things.
I sell. Well, yeah, there's like hats and there's mitts and there's all kinds of stuff in there. So those will go in there to be. I block them, but I don't worry about right now. Just small. And for Dawn Aaron's having her first pot anniversary she's ever going to celebrate. So I said I'll donate a pair of handmade socks. So I have these ones done. These are already blocked in that. These ones are done, but I like these. These are my colors. But so I'm doing. I have got 3 right there. I've got another pair of socks in there, and I threw another pair of these on. I just think these are so cute.
Yes, she's supposed to be coming up on panel today.
Yes. I'm making another pair.
Cute.
Yeah, the ruffle ones. I did a pair. Did a pair of these. So, and these actually work out pretty quick. I'm to the toe decreases now, and I'm doing them on 9-inch circulars. Toe decreases, because then you go back later on this you do a round of purl, and that's where you pick the stitches up and you knit. Because I had made a pair of socks and then I crocheted the cuff on. Then I found this pattern with the knitted cuff. I love the pattern, and I'm using it. Some of that Patton's Croy I got when it was all like really, really good price. Patton's Croy. Some people have gotten this in gift-aways.
I probably have some upstairs.
Jeanette, are you doing DPNs, Magic Loop, Hayas, flyers? I mean, what are you putting them on?
Yeah, that's awesome, Jeanette. Happy Mother's Day.
So, and the only thing I had got, and I had totally forgot about it, Jaxie from Creations by Jax reminded me earlier this year. Anyway, she had a fundraiser going on, and I did. I won one auction thing there. It was some Nordica. You know how I'm doing the Nordica sweater, but this was a color I didn't have, and it was ochre.
Oh, yes.
And I'm thinking for a cowl mitts.
Well, whatever you're comfortable with, Jeanette. I like doing the Magic Loop.
Jeanette, what you can do is you can try different ways. Just like I actually tried doing toe up. I don't like toe up. I like cuff down. Because eventually sometime in this lifetime, I'm going to attempt to do 2 at a time again, because I want to be able to do 2 sweater sleeves that are in the round by a Magic Loop. I'm not a real big fan of Magic Loop, but I want to try just for time's sake. You know, one of the things is when you're doing when you're doing 2 at a time, whether it's socks or sleeves, you know they're going to be identical because you're doing them at the same time. You're not going to be worried about being off a row, a stitch, or what have you. You're doing it at the same time, and your tension will be pretty consistent through both sleeves.
I've not
Yeah, see,
go up
Perp
yet.
likes toe. I've tried toe up a couple times. Maybe, and again, I won't give up on something. I'll try it, and then if I try it and I don't like it, then I won't do it. But eventually, when I want to try a new technique or a new skill, like in solar flare, it becomes a personal challenge to myself to be able to do it. Just like I got the brioche. I'm going to go through my yarn because I'm going to change the colors for my brioche shawl. Good morning, Gwen. Welcome in,
Good
dear. Happy Mother's
morning.
Day to you also.
Happy Mother's Day.
You know, I'm going to change my colors. Lindsay, I'm going to do mine actually in the same color, but two extreme shades, different ends of the spectrum. One's going to be a light and one's going to be the darker version, but I'm going to go through my stash and pick out new yarn to do it in. I may even do a variegated or a ombre for the contrast color as opposed to the main color. I haven't decided yet. I've got to cake up my ocean's depth to cast on again my Peacock Ridge shawl. And everybody thought I was nuts tearing out 238 rows, but it sounds like a lot of rows, but they're short rows. The way Lindsay wrote the pattern, it grows. Okay. So, I think, Lindsay, would you call that asymmetrical shawl? The Peacock Ridge, is it asymmetrical or crescent? I'm not quite sure the shape it would be. So, is the volume, is the audio okay?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because see, I have Yeti is down off of the boom arm. I have it right here on the desk on the stand that weighs a ton. I'm trying to clear my desk to get it a little better because I've got my camera reset up for tutorials, so hooked everything back up because everything was disconnected when I was messing around.
Well, that sounds nice, Jeanette.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, that'll be. Is it one of the
self-striping?
Is it self-striping or self-patterning? This is Peyton's Croy. Stop it. Stop it, Demetra. Nope. I actually have a yarn order coming, but with the project in mind. I was waiting for that Red Hearts all-in-one flower power to go with, the all-in-one granny. I have a project in mind for that. So I ordered, I think 8 skeins. Different colors go together. For Mary Maxim had them on sale for $8.99. Everywhere else they were $12.99, $14.99. So I ordered 8 of them. I had a coupon. No, I'm not an ambassador for Knit Picks anymore. I just didn't have time to keep up with it. I mean, she emails me and I told her I'm taking a break, but I said I'll come back. But I just didn't have time because back then I was working full time and teaching and everything else.
Yeah.
That was going on. So, I mean, I'm teaching this Friday, but I mean, this whole week, I mean, getting outside and trying to get everything ready for just getting the yard cleaned up and everything. I have a guy coming down and I can't do it myself anymore. Jeanette, you could probably do a pair of shorty socks, like Rose City Rollers or something like that. Usually it takes roughly around 440 yards to make a set of socks that are like
a woman's sock.
Like this. I'll tell you how much these weigh. Hold on. And it depends if you're doing a pattern or you're just doing vanilla socks. Although for your first pair of socks, I would advise, actually the best pair of socks for you to start with is Rose City Rollers.
Oh yeah.
That's the easiest pattern. It'll get you, because there's not a real big cuff. I think you knit 6 rows and you're right into the heel. So
Yeah, and Pearl Together, she has like a nice tutorial. Like she talks you through every part. I don't know how many parts of how many videos she has for that, but she's really good at teaching. She does, I think she does one at a time in that.
okay. Ah!
But if you want to do like try it out, like she's really good.
Okay, I weighed these and it says 65 grams. Okay, and you can see the size of the cuff. I just noticed something.
That's a long
Oh,
cuff.
I got a little bit of a hole right here. I just noticed that. I've been
Well,
getting
that's
pretty
where
good.
you would usually get it. That's why when I add on, like people, like they say to pick up 16 stitches, I actually pick up 18. And then when I come around,
No holes.
17 and 18, nice. 17 and 18, I knit them together.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Pearl together.
That's what I gotta do. I enjoy I enjoy socks in the summertime. Like projects are getting ready to go into timeout until the fall. The heavy sweaters are going into timeout until the fall. I'm just doing light stuff, whether it's a summer market bag or a summer top, or I mean, I saw Moonlit Kiss. Ooh, nice, it's a nice tank, nice lace pattern in the back, but I gotta behave myself. I'm trying, like I said, I've got 3 pair of socks, this one and those 2 there. One is a set of wool socks for my brother-in-law for Christmas. The other one is I want to finish that Mary Maxim pattern I got that has the unusual heel construction, and that's it's the only 3 pair of socks I have on the needles right now. But I've just got to, time out and put them, the heavy stuff, blankets and all that stuff. Okay, Lorraine, the blankets and stuff I'll wait till fall, till it gets a little bit hard, because in the summertime nobody wants to sit with the heavy. Okay, Lindsay.
Okay, Lindsay.
To you too, Lindsay. Have
Yes.
a blessed day and enjoy the day with your mom. Tell Grandma, Mom, Camera, Dad that your Deer Island buddy says howdy. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Yes, it's always a pleasure having Lindsay. So that's what I want to try to do. Again, work. I mean, I have got a lot of the big projects I have finished, and they are off my list of work the whips. Right, accountability, get myself, excuse me, get the stuff down. And some of them are so close. I mean, Nordica, I'm almost done with the front panel. I just got the 2 sleeves, put it together. It's done. The Cozy Chic cable sweater in the latte. I'm on the last panel that I started over again because somehow lost 11 stitches, and with a cable. And I'm actually thinking I might not do the cable. I was actually thinking of just doing it because it gets lost in the latte. I was just thinking of doing another front panel, putting it together, and then putting a nice, the nice cow neck on it.
Oh yes.
And just make it just a regular sweater, because really the yarn was the cables.
Thanks,
Oh,
Michi.
thank you, Michi. Thank you so much, Michi. I caught one of your PJ parties just a little bit the other night. I was in my PJs in bed. I was just knitting in bed for a little bit. I'll put this up on the wheel in a second. Happy Mother's Day to you too, my dear. So thanks, I mean, some of the big. Thank you, Perp. All right, let me bring the wheel up, and I'll put these on. So we're gonna stop me. We are going to present share screen. Come on, where are we at here? Here we go. Okay. Oh boy, I was off a key. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Save. Yes. And okay, so we can. I'm just clicking all. Welcome in, Nisi. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Nisi, you're in my prayers, dear. You're in my prayers. Okay, there we go. So that's what I mean. Basically, like I said, I've been doing. Yes, Michi has. Welcome in, Dragon Cat.
Welcome, Dragon. Happy Mother's
Michi
Day.
has a new Facebook group. So go over and check her out on Facebook. And join. But she just started her Facebook group. And it's just like we have the Yayas, it's tied in with the channel. Everything is just another place that we share our makes and stuff. And some people are on the Yayas and not on here, but I don't think there's too many. Yeah, Michi has a new Facebook group, Nisi. Michi, if you want to, my dear, drop your link for your Facebook group. Drop your link. And if you want to drop your channel link, just type the word drop. So that's what's going on. Today.
Hi, Denise Lee.
Hi, Denise Lee. Hi, dear. Welcome in. Today is being it's Mother's Day. I'm going to do physical prizes, and we're going to be taking them from this bag of yarn. And if we reach our goal, then there'll be a prize for that too. It's small, but it's an electric beater. So if anybody out here is into using beads that makes jewelry, I mean, you can use it for if you like to pre-string your beads when you're doing bead work, it'd be great for that. I don't pre-string mine. I do mine one at a time. I've actually, because I have a request to show, and I wanted to show it while I was doing solar flare. So now I've got to figure out a project, which I think, okay, because I want to do the beret that matches solar flare. I figured I'll put the beads in there because I've got a lot of extra beads because I went a little crazy when I ordered beads. And I'll put them in the beret too, so I can show how I do my beading. There's different ways of doing it. It's just the way I do mine. I find it the easiest way to do.
Barbecue, yum. We're having garden salad tonight, which means some person in this house has a lot of work to do. It's not me. I don't do the chopping and all that stuff. He does all the chopping, thank goodness, because I can't.
So that's going. So anybody have anything special planned for today? I mean, I got the laundry folded and put away. I'm just going to work in my bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no worries, Michi. No worries. I joined and I got accepted. Talk here.
I hope you're all okay there, Tank.
Oh wow, everything okay? Oh, Michi, I'll tell you what, I was having a lot of issues with my stomach. I mean, it brought me to my knees, the pain. Was going on for a couple of years. They did scan a whole bit. Oh, nothing wrong with you. Well, I said, you tell that to me when I'm on my knees, not catching my breath, and it feels like somebody's inside my gut, and they're just twisting it and tying it up in knots. 2 weeks ago, I started taking a probiotic, Jameson's. I think I just get it off Amazon. And I'll tell you what, Michi, I cut back on my dairy. Okay, I watch how much dairy I have and stuff. But I have, knock on wood, have not had an attack since then. So, if there's anything to it. But probiotic seems to be working. Gut health has a lot to do with the rest of us, rest of our physical health, good gut health. I don't eat yogurt. I can't even stand the smell of it. Welcome in, Rima, Dawn P. Welcome in.
Yeah, I love having kefir. A little bit of kefir in the morning.
Yeah, I am lactose intolerant, and I have to be careful. And I guess my body's changing. And it's become a little even more intolerant of lactose. Welcome in, Dawn Aaron. Dawn Aaron,
Welcome.
I'm going to send you the link because you promised to come up on today's
You
panel
did.
last week.
You
Darlene
did.
reminded me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the link. Come on,
No
you.
excuses, because you promised. You promised to come up. Well, yeah, when you started saying that, I was thinking, like, did you get that diverticulosis like I have?
Nope. I don't have any of that.
Thank goodness, because I don't ever want to go through another one of those things. Well, thank goodness you're okay now. Oh,
Okay, I got that out.
so does that mean that you're going out? No, I'm totally fine with lactose, thank goodness.
Okay, I'm just going through. I got screens open up here. Okay, that's all done. No worries, Sharon. I was able. We ran out. Oh, thank you, Tom. I ran out of. We got 12 of their 8-foot posts. We got 12 of them up. I've got to go buy 7 more tomorrow. They're going all the way around the front flower bed. And I hired a guy that's helping me with it. So we did start early this morning. I was just having my first cup of coffee when Alan called me. So he come down and we got that all done. We started running the deer fencing around it and all the zip ties. We got so far. We said, okay, we're going to stop here. And then the big roll, we're going to run down the back tomorrow. So I've got to go back to the mainland tomorrow morning, pick up the other posts. I think I have enough deer netting, but I'm going to pick another roll up just to be safe. And I'm not going to have to put anything across the top because we have the fence up 6 foot high. No deer are going to come around that.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have like porcupines over there?
No, we don't have porcupines on the island. We don't have raccoons on the island. We don't have rats on the island. We don't have any of that.
Skunk?
If one comes over, it's on a feed boat. No skunks.
The other day I had to go and have blood work done. And on this, like, you have a few hills over here, but there's one hill, it's called Dean's Hill, because people used to live there, called Dean. Well, I left just a couple minutes after he did to go and get my blood work done, and he calls me just after I passed a dead skunk on the road, which I think was pretty new. Coming home, it was so much worse. I almost threw up in the car. I was feeling so bad for the people that live there. And on my way home, traffic was starting to back up. So these poor people were driving slow past this dead skunk. And it is like, oh my goodness, it's awful. It's so awful. Those poor people.
I said, just pardon my hot mess. I mean, I am a hot, but I didn't want to take another shower because I'm going back outside and I'm going to work in my bedroom. So I'll take a shower tonight. Get rid of cleaning out the clothes now because I'm fixing major purge on clothes. Major. Happy Mother's Day, Sharon, to you too, dear.
Yes,
Major purge on clothes. I really like the dresser come out nice. I got to put all together. Looks really great. I put one of the pieces in backwards so I couldn't slide the drawer in.
Oh, oopsie.
Yeah, oopsie. So luckily I was able to take that part, and pop it and flip it and got it there. So a lot of stuff because where it's going to go over where my blocking table's at. My blocking table is going to go up in that corner for me to block on because I can just open it up over the bed to block on.
Oh yeah, I was
Uh,
diagnosed with that not too long ago.
yeah, that's Dawn. My sister has diverticulitis coupled with colitis, and she said when she gets an attack, she says she wants to die. It's so painful. I hope I never have to deal with that. Um, I have changed. I have changed my diet, trying to eat healthier, less processed foods. I've even cut back. I don't eat a lot of sugar. I have a teaspoon in my coffee. I've even cut that back to half a teaspoon. Um, oh, Dawn, I feel. Oh, take a medicine. My sister says take and watch what you eat. That's the big thing. Anything with seeds,
Yeah.
nuts, stuff like that. Um, you know. So it's you just just be wicked careful. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go here.
Are we?
Surprise! Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I don't think Nightbot is. Mima, congratulations.
Mima, congratulations. You're our first winner of the day. You're our first winner of the day. And because she's the first winner of the day, Mima, I need you need to email me on the bottom of the screen your address and phone number, because I think you're in the States, so I can ship this out to you. But Mima, because it's Mother's Day, and this reminds me of like a pretty bouquet of flowers. She's going to win the Red Heart Roll With It Sparkle.
And it's sparkly.
So Mima, this is what you've won.
Pretty.
It's 5.29 ounces, 150 grams, 561 yards. They consider it a number 4. I don't know. I'd call that closer to a DK. Oh, okay, Denise. Thank you, dearly. Hi, Mateo. Welcome in. So that's what Mima got. I'm just gonna write her name on the band because I don't have the bags here with me today. They're in my bedroom, my shipping section. So that's for Mima. That was the first one. I wanted to do it like a surprise while everybody was talking. Let me. Hold on. I gotta do this here. All right. Okay.
Imagine people will be fine with that, Dawn. You gotta watch it for your health.
Yes, watch for your health, Dawn. And we're caught up. I'm all caught up. Yes. Yes. There we go. Okay, we're all caught up.
All caught up.
So welcome everybody that I missed. Welcome in. So I mean, I'm not doing anything special for Mother's Day. Hoping my son remembers to call his mother. I hope he remembers. He forgot my birthday.
What?
Well,
yes, he did. Nice for you too, right? Like,
no, it's not nice. Mama remembers his. I have for 44 years. He'll be 45 in October.
I find men and boys are not good at that stuff at all.
Welcome in, Divergent. Anoso Amigurumi. It's been really funny. I have had this itch to do an amigurumi, but I don't want to do anything too big. So I might do something small. I might look at some of the smaller ones in Megan Lapp's Mythical Creatures book. Plus, Sister sent me a bunch of Amy's too, but I'm on this, everything's about dragons. Everything. I just love my dragons.
Oh, you should see the wallpaper I got on my my new computer.
Oh, really? Dragons?
It's a purple dragon.
Yep. And for all my knitters out there, I was on Hobie. I got my thing. I went and picked some of the patterns up. They had this really, really,
They have some cute little ones.
it was, I just gotta go to my download file here. Hold on. Download file. I downloaded a few of them. This one here, I'm gonna go solo for a minute here. This top, this is not this here. This one here is knitted.
Oh wow!
It's a wrap top. It wraps around. Let me see if I can find.
Oh, so it ties? Oh, I know what you mean.
Okay, so there it is. But what got me was the sleeves are stunning.
Yes.
I mean, that's going to be a lot of stockinette stitch of it. Absolutely stunning. The other one I got, let's see. That's a summer top. Oh, thank you. You too, sweetheart. I will get you up and keep me busy doing this. It's the Yazza top. And these were all free on Hobie.
Oh, I really like that one.
Yep, it looks like I'll have to send it to you. And I wanted another pair of short socks, and I found these ones. They were free on Hobie, and they're called the Penny Sock.
Oh, yes. I like those too.
So those were some of the free patterns I got off of
Oh, okay. That's off their website?
That's off the website. Yes, that is off the website.
I can go on the website.
If you sign up for Hobie, they'll message on Messenger. They will send you free patterns once a week. You get free patterns.
Oh, see, they do it also on IG.
Yes.
I don't know if I got those ones. I'd have to go back and look.
Okay, I'm all caught. Look at that. Look at that. I'm all caught up. I'm trying to keep up on the wheel today so I don't get behind. Okay. Stop sharing. So that's what I was working on. But Dawn's going to be coming up on panel today. Did she say she was coming up?
Well, she said last week that she was going to come up.
Because I wanted to show some of the yarn. Oh my gosh, the yarn she's dyeing and spinning. Yeah, DC. If you're feeling it up to it, Dawn, if you're feeling up to it, I know she hasn't been feeling well. So, and I know Sharon's going to be coming home, is going to be leaving to come home to Canada soon. So I imagine they're got a lot going on there, because we all know that if you've been following, and I can't see why you're not following Dawn, Sharon's been very busy. She saved up for a year. She saved up her yarn budget. And I forget how many, 40 or 50 pounds so far they have to mail back to Canada. Yeah, but she got good sales. She did a lot with Joann's and that. So, but she did. She saved up her yarn budget for a whole year to be able to do that. So, you know, good for you. I want to try to all those squares I got. I want to try to put together in a cardigan, granny square cardigan, but I might have to make a few. Oh, look. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. I thought you canceled, so we said, okay, we're gonna get ready to go see my mother-in-law. So that's why I'm looking like this. I don't have my face on, so
I've been out playing outside with a maul and drills.
Oh yeah, no, this is crazy. But I will show you the new colorway that I do have. This is actually plant fiber. So this is for my potiversary colorway.
Ooh.
Don't do this yet, because like this right now, you gotta do what I'm not expecting. Come on now. So I'm going to, I don't even know how to flip it around. I'll probably just, so this is the one for my potiversary. This is cotton. Ooh. And it's called Party Lights.
It reminds me of Jamaica for some reason.
It does, the center of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, loving those blues. Yeah,
so that one, get back in there.
I am.
Okay, you take me off now.
Now, when's your potiversary celebration?
My potiversary is going to be on the 14th. That's that's when it's going to be the 14th, 5 p.m. my time.
Okay, that's for
And
us here in Canada. That's 9 p.m. our time.
yeah, and I was trying to go earlier, but because I have a lot going on and stuff, and I'm trying to get things, you might as well come on really quick, Sharon. Yeah, I just want to pop on really quick so that
Yeah,
I
and
can.
I'm working on socks.
Oh, are you?
I told you I donate a pair of handmade socks for your podiversary.
Oh, you're the bomb. Oh, ooh, McCullough.
That's the sock.
All right, we're going for a walk. We're gonna go. Oh, I love those.
So
Sorry, I'm
That's
up
what
in
we're
the
working
craft room. All right,
how's the yarn bowls coming?
we can't discuss that right now. Don't want to even discuss it. Don't even think about it. I don't even nothing. That the yarn bowls are driving me cray right now. What was I going to show you? So I don't know. It's pretty much everything that I showed on my live. Like, where is it? I don't even know where everything is. Okay, so where is it? Oh, so then you guys seen? Oh, maybe. Hey, it's starting to show a little better.
Ooh,
Maybe it's my lighting. So
what's that
there's like
colorway?
this one is Beachy Vibes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So I got 4 of those left. I've got oh the other new colorway is the flower that I seen at the store.
Oh,
So
wow. I like that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
yeah, and it's all sparkle.
Is the beach vibes fingering or
Fingering?
DK? Fingering?
Yes. And
2 of those are
then
mine. 2 of those are mine.
oh gosh. Okay, I'm taking them down. So I just got 2. And then I've been spinning.
Hey, that looks familiar.
So
Those
that
colorways. I like that. That Christmassy. It reminds me of like a Victorian Christmas.
Yes.
oh really? And then see there's the bats that I made
Oh,
myself for it. Can you see the
Selena.
bling in it? There's a
Yeah.
lot of
That reminds me of a Victorian old-fashioned Christmas.
oh, I did not know that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been even doing my painting, which
I
you
saw.
guys
Oh my
probably
gosh, the tree. Oh, I saw that.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so
that reminds me
yeah.
of a scene from Lord of the Rings.
Oh really?
Yes, it does.
So
That
yeah, there
reminds
it
me
is
of
there.
the picture of a tree that I have up in my bedroom.
That is gorgeous.
Oh, Sharon's like, you didn't even show this other one that you dyed up. Oh, and then there's DK of this colorway. So I'm getting everything put together. I've just been a little slow and not myself lately. So
Well, you've got a lot going on.
yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've been doing. And I've been, like I said, I've been painting, I've been sculpting. Let's see what else. You guys see my hair. And then I'm working on this one here for somebody.
That to me, I feel foreboding.
Okay, you can take me off this. Now you guys can say hi to Sharon.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi,
How you
Sharon.
doing, sweetheart?
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, so now you can take us off. Now I don't want to be on. I'm trying to hide. You guys are seeing me in like a disaster zone today.
Oh, you look fine.
But yeah, we're gonna be headed over. Actually bringing over some hats to the retirement home for a lot of the older people there that don't have family that come in.
Yeah.
Because we go over there a lot, and so that is one of our things we're doing today is going to go spend time with my mother-in-law, and also bring over a bunch of hand makes, and to also see for their what is it where they have
To see if they do anything.
their crafts
Yeah.
moments. And so if they do, I have a bunch of yarn that I'm bringing over there for them. I'm donating. So
Oh, awesome.
all the makes and stuff like that, like hats, scarves, and then extra yarn I donate to the retirement home that's here by where I live.
And that's a great way to pay it forward, donate to that into schools also, because schools are actually starting to get the kids into some of the fiber arts and stuff like that.
Oh wow. I don't know yet. Around here, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen home ecs back in high school yet.
Oh, they
It's
need home
bad.
ec so bad because these
I
kids
know.
can't cook. They can't cook for nothing.
Right.
Tell me about it.
Well, I
It
saw a
doesn't
video
come.
the other day that these two girls were trying to change a tire. Yeah, that wasn't working out very well.
I wasn't allowed to get my
How
license so I
can
could
you
change the oil and
not?
change the tire.
How can you not know how to do any of that? Well, I know
My
that's just my upbringing, though.
my,
So
my dad made sure I had
yeah,
to be able. And back in my day, we had points. We had a distributor cap and points and plugs that you had to change. And
yeah,
I had to set my spark plugs and everything. But before my dad let me get my license, I had to change the oil, change the tire on my car
yeah.
before I
That's
could get
why.
my license.
Well, and that's the thing with Dad and my mom. We had a body shop. I used to rebuild cars with my dad, and we also had a mechanical shop. So I was fortunate enough to be out there, well, begging, because he told me always, no, you don't belong out here. But I already did my chores in the house. I know how to cook, Dad. I just made some homemade bread. Can I come out and work with you? Nope, go back in until your mother said so. So it's always one of those things that you like, man, come on. I just want to be out here.
And I'll tell you, and it's when I had my big truck, I used to work in my own big truck, and I had a guy come up to me. He watched me. I was fixing my exhaust, and I had coveralls on and everything. And then when I pulled my gloves off, and he saw I had acrylic nails, and he said, "You haven't even chipped the paint." I said, "Nope." But he said, "Well, it was a first." I used to wear acrylic nails when I was on the truck, just to make me feel more feminine, because you feel like driving a truck, you feel, you don't want to lose your femininity. So
Oh,
I used
no.
to,
I guess my way of keeping it is keeping my hair braided. I couldn't working out in the field on the trains and everything, or out in the oil refinery. You couldn't have long nails. Couldn't even wear jewelry. But I was like, nah, you ain't going to take my rings, and I'm not going to keep my hair chopped off. It's going to be braided
no.
and hanging out my hard hat. There you go.
Yep, I took mine and I'd coil it up and I'd stick it under my hard hat.
Yep.
And I refuse to cut my hair. My hair has been long 95% of my life.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I
this is
cut-
the longest I've had mine.
Oh, after I had my first baby, everybody says, mind you, I was 19 years old. They says, "You're a mom now, you need to cut your hair." So I took waist length hair that was like, my ponytails were like that thick.
Yeah.
And they chopped it to my shoulders.
Oh, you must have cried.
I did. I cried. And that was the last time I had my hair cut short. That was almost 45 years ago.
Well,
If you guys are anybody talking to me, just so you know, I do not see chat. I should have opened up the app and I didn't. Well, Sharon just said, "Here you go." I got my laptop downstairs because I've been doing some editing and stuff in my Bamboo Studio so that I can print off some yarn bowls and stuff like that. So I'm
No
just
worries.
working out a few kinks I ran into because their system kept crashing.
Oh.
And it's caused problems for me. I'll be in the middle of a print and the whole system would crash. So
Oh.
their program is a little buggy right now. And I would get a perfect yarn bowl and then all of a sudden the system would crash and then it'll cause it all jittery and everything. So I had to start over again.
Oh,
It's a nightmare. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Welcome in, dear. Yeah, that's, when it comes to tech stuff and computers, I think was it one day I was trying to do something. Every one of my electronics, my tablet, my phone, my computer, both computers were all updating at the same time. And then the satellite decides to
Oh.
update. I said, what the heck is today? Everything was updating. Dawn, I'll email you about 2 hanks of the Beach Vibes.
Okay. I better get going. I'm sorry. I have to jump.
That's all right.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
go
for
see
coming
my
up.
mom
Thank
and
you for coming.
everything.
Go visit.
Happy Mother's
Enjoy
Day.
the day.
Happy
Bye, everybody.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Love
Day. Love you too, sweetheart. Have a great day. Be careful.
We will. Thank you.
Drive safe.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming up. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go grab coffee. Sis is going to talk to you. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab me some more coffee. I need coffee.
A coffee break. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one myself. but I guess I'm the only one here. It was nice, Dawn, for you to come up. Thank you so much. It was very nice. I love your yarn. But so, what's everybody working on? I know that Jeanette is going to be doing socks. Do you guys all have plans for later on today with mothers, daughters, sons, whatever? Just going to be a quiet day here. Maybe do some gaming later with our friends in New York.
I'm back. Oh, and this is, if we make the goal, this is the gift for the goal today.
Oh, yes. Your
If you look
bead,
here, that
bead winder.
shows you how it's done. So that's the gift for, and I'll probably throw some beads in with it.
Knitting hubby sleeves.
Oh, Kendall's not in here. Kendall hates doing sleeves. Welcome in, Nessa. Welcome in, dear.
Welcome, Nessa.
I'm just gonna, because I'm actually, no, I can't. I'm doing the last knit row on it. I gotta do 2 more rows and then I decrease because I marked every 10 rows.
Yeah.
And this actually, dog hair. I think it's 10, 20, 30, 40. I think it's 45 rows I do.
Oh, we don't have a Zara today. I hope everything's okay there.
She messaged. She messaged.
Oh,
She
did
messaged
she?
Happy Mother's Day. Well, it was like I said. Everybody thought I was canceling, and then I found that when we ran out of posts, that I was able to do it because we're gonna be
Oh.
working. We're gonna be doing tomorrow, so I was gonna do the live tomorrow morning at 10. But working out outside, I'm not gonna be able to do it because Alan comes over. He called me this morning. I was still in my pajamas, having my first cup of coffee. He says, "Until I come over early." Oh, okay, let's get it done. I said, "I'm just drinking my first cup of coffee." Diane, we got 12 of the posts up. I got to buy 7 more. And we got started putting the deer fencing up. In fact, when I finish this, Barb and I are going to go out. We're going to run some more of the deer fencing. And it really actually, you can't even tell that the deer fencing's there. So I'm going to be able to see my flowers, but it's 6 foot, up 6 foot. The posts we put in are 8 foot. So my shoulders are feeling the pounding from the
I bet.
sledgehammer. Yeah. And Alan's shorter than I am.
Oh my goodness.
I'm 5'7". I play cards with Alan, but Alan's done work for me here before at the house. He helped. He cleared a lot out where we have the storage building at now. I can't look. I've realized I can't do all the things I used to do.
No.
So I source it out, and it helps them. And I have one of the young fellows in the island, little entrepreneur, and I needed some black mulch for we have a raised bed, like a mound that comes down, runs beside the driveway, that has all miniature burning bushes in it. The deer don't eat the bushes, and this year we should actually get some. Well, I see some buds, so we should get some flowers this year. So I need to put some more black mulch because between the wind and the deer, the mulch sits on it because there's weed barrier and then the mulch. I was working out there yesterday trying to, turn everything over and cover the weed barrier that the deer and the wind and the snow and everything had uncovered. I just didn't have enough. So I messaged his mother and she told me, so he messaged me back. I think he gets $5 for 2 5-gallon buckets of black mulch, and he'll spread it for $20 an hour. So helps a young fella out in the island and saves my back.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been moving a lot of furniture and stuff.
Well, yeah,
I
going
do,
to
I
break
do,
the rib
Demetria.
the other week.
I mind if they eat my flowers because we spent about $1,000 the first spring we were here on flowers, and we had them put the beds in and everything, and they've eaten everything. So I'm guarding the 3 plants I planted in Warren's Memorial Garden. That's the end that we have wrapped. And if I can get the back side of it done, because I have 150 feet of fencing that has to go around the whole bed. It's 75 feet down this way,
Wow.
75 feet up the other side. So it's a pretty big bed. And we have it outside, so where the daffodils are at. Plus, we're going to put edging in, so when they're weed whacking, they don't cut the flowers down again.
Oh, yes. Gosh.
Yeah, I like to watch them too, Demetra. I mean, we have 2 pregnant does. We've got 2 of them very pregnant. Last year was 1 set of triplets, 2 sets of twins. But here, I mean, our deer here on the island are they're too tame. I mean, they eat right from people's hands, and we do have hunters, and the people on the island that hunt for food. That a lot of the families here, the deer that they catch during. Welcome in, Izzy. Hope you're feeling better this week, dear.
Welcome.
A lot of families here on the island, that's their meat for the winter, because the price of meat's just got so expensive. So I did not grow up on deer meat. I have tried it. Mine mainly is mental. It's the same thing, I can't do it. I tried it, and I literally get physically sick and throw up. And everybody's, oh, good, Izzy. I'm glad to hear that, dear. Glad to hear that. And I want to thank everybody who has been doing the Joanne hauls and all that, and Nessa with her your inspirations hauls and stuff like that. I enjoy watching you guys. I live vicariously through you. I just don't. I have enough of a stash now. I don't need to add that type of a haul to it anymore. Just a little bit I buy here and there. Thank you, Perp. I will put you on the wheel next time I bring it up. I have your name wrote down here. I'm all caught up though. I'm so happy. And I do have I got one through PayPal that was $5, and I did put that person on the wheel. If you go through PayPal, in other words, the Kofi, I will put you up on the wheel. If it's $5, that's all it's got to be is $5, and I will put you on the wheel. And I'll count that towards the goal that we met the goal. So I have the names down here, so I know how many, we do. We've got 7 right now. And that's because I know what between the cash price and the shipping, what it takes for the goal. Anyways, yeah. So I'm like I said, I'm still. This is a work in progress. Getting everything set up. I want to put up my family of Ammies. Sis has made me, and the other people have made me get it put up. I mean, it's not looking too bad. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, all my books and my pattern books and everything are on the bottom shelves there. Okay, thank you, Dawn. Thank you, dear. Listen, you have a good time. You and Sharon, enjoy your time. She's in California. They don't get the kind of cold weather we get here. But I'm glad.
Depending on what part of California.
Yeah, I'm glad that we didn't have too warm of a spring this year. For the simple fact is, last year we had it got warm quicker, and I ended up with we talked about last year, the algae problem in the pool. So because it hasn't been that warm yet, I don't think we're going to have the algae problem in the pool this year, because it took me like 6 weeks to clear the pool up before we could even use it.
I remember.
And once we get that off and get the pump going and everything circulating and what have you, then it'll be able to warm up. Of course, Kiva chewed the side of the solar cover, so we're hoping it's like $300-$400 for another. I really don't have to buy because I don't have it. CRA got their check, and I've got to register the pickup and all that good stuff. But get myself squared away so I can get. I need. Oh. Okay, Michi. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, Michi, with the family. Hugs and love to you, sweetheart. See you on the FB and the YT streets. Ooh, listen to me. I'm getting good at abbreviations. Excuse me.
Okay, Dragon. Have a nice day.
Have a good day, Dragon. I know today is Mother's Day and people want to spend their family. I'll probably end up cutting this live a little short. I don't know. We'll see how things are going. And like I said, Barbara and I are going to try to get outside. If not, tomorrow, most of the day will be spent outside.
You just have to watch out for the black flies.
Hold on, my guy's here for the pool. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. My guy's here.
Okay. On a Sunday and all that too. Goodness. Oh, how long was it that you ordered your mystery boxes, Diane? I hope they have tracking on it anyway. And happy Mother's Day and Sunday to everybody coming in. But I haven't ordered yarn in quite some time myself. Although putting my yarn room together is like shopping. Shopping all over again. It's like Christmas. You don't remember what you had. Yes, definitely. Good luck on your amigurumi. I'm still waiting on my friend to be ready to do that little amigurumi kit that I bought. When I did my my little Yoda, I actually didn't really use too much of their yarn. I used my own. Oh, thanks, Michi. Like now you're an island yarny. Nice. So I'm just reading like all you guys talking. Oh, hi, Tammy. Oh, I can hear myself. Don't like that. Oh, you want to see the progress I made on the poncho? I got a little bit of it done. A little bit more. Oh, I'm getting the back done a bit. I've been working on it while I'm watching TV this week. So I think I was like where the stitch marker is there. So I got that much done this week. So it's coming along anyways. Hopefully not too much longer and I'll be able to have it done because it makes a mess. It's like the alpaca. Oh yes, if you want to drop your link, just type in drop and I'll put your YouTube link. Thanks, Perp. It'll be nice to get it done. I need to make a small project after this. But with the alpaca, I don't know if you guys have used that stuff, but it's like worse than a shedding cat. Yeah, it's not fun when you order something, you think you're gonna get it at a certain time and it doesn't come. See, I found it was something like that when I was getting Knit Crate. And then when the COVID hit and Knit Crate went way downhill, they ended up canceling it. Their service, everything just went downhill. I don't know. Does anybody get Knit Crate still, or are they still in business? Because I know some of their yarns were beautiful yarn. Good morning, Kendall. Oh, no worries. Antoinette just had to step away for a few minutes. The pool guy is there. I don't think he'd be dressed like the pool guys that you would have down south. Oh, they did go out of business. Yeah. Well, they had so many excuses of like why they would give you the books and then it started off with like then you'd have to go online and get the information. And you wouldn't get the box, you would get it in a bag.
Okay, sorry everybody.
Did you know Knit Crate went out of business? You there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Denise just said that Knit Crate went out of business several years ago.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Knit Crate yarn is showing up at I think Mary Maxim. Some of the stores had some. Yeah, Darn Good Yarn was another one who bought some. Welcome in, Kendall. Happy Mother's Day. Well, dummy me. The guy that opens up our pool, he opens and closes for it. We pay a professional to do it because he winterizes the pump and everything, right? He knows what he's doing, and it's a big investment. He goes, "How's your memory?" Memory? I've lost my mind. Oh. End of last season, he says, before he gets here, to go ahead. He had two plugs. One plug goes in the skimmer. The other plug goes in the end of the hose, right? And fill the pool up before he gets here. No, I forgot. So I says, unless I write it down, put it on the refrigerator, for next year, I won't remember. But so the swimming pool, and the algae is not that bad this year. Welcome in, Josie.
Good. Welcome.
No, last year it took 6 weeks. But he's got the algaecide and everything. So within a few days, the pool should be crystal clear. And once the water warms up, because it is 57 degrees. The water is 57 degrees right now. That is cold. Usually when I get into it, I'm always the first one in the pool. Last year it was 62 degrees when I got in. I come out, my lips were blue. But I got brushes and stuff because we go in and we clean the side and everything. Nessa, I'm with you because I mean you guys can see I still have packages back there. They're bagged up. I just gotta put the goodies in and address them and shipping. I got credit as bill pay week. I gotta see where my credit cards are at because I make payments on my credit card. You know what, Diane? I go up on Pinterest. I go to Ravelry. I go on all these different places and check the free patterns out. I mean, I buy a lot of patterns, but just to try and get some, I find that yarn and go see projects that have been made with that yarn. And you can do that on Ravelry. And a lot of times it'll let you know what the yarn will work up, what it'll look like worked up. You know, sometimes I do that. Probably going to end this a little bit early today rather than 3, only because my pool guy's here now too. All this going on. And I told him too the bad news that Kiva chewed the edge of the solar cover.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's going to work, if she got the whole way through or not. We're going to see. Because the new one's about $400. That's what I have to do, Nessa. You know why? Just because there's so much going on in my mind. Like, I get booked for my classes 2 months in advance to teach. Okay, not to mention through that 2 months, they're always saying, I need an instructor for this day. I need an instructor for that day. On my phone, I utilize my Google Calendar, but I also write on the calendar on the front of my refrigerator. I have to.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, because if your phone dies or something,
Yeah.
back up.
Then I go on to my computer and you can pull Google Calendar up on your computer too. That's why, listen, it costs us about $300 for opening and closing. And that's bringing the opening kit and the closing kit. That's not bad at all. And like I said, Dave does this for a living. He's done it for a lot of years. And he went, and I mean, a pool, even an above ground pool, is a big investment. You're talking $8,000-$10,000.
Well, yeah, you make an investment like that, you want to let somebody take care of it that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. So because this summer there will be some videos from the pool, like I did last year. I get video. Oh, I have video of the girls eating their first lemon that I've got to edit and put up on a short.
Oh my
Girls.
gosh.
It was nothing like you see. Like I said, my girls are broke.
They got broke brains.
Oh, it's in ground. Oh, God bless you. We didn't go in ground because of taxes. If you put an in ground pool in, even if you take an above ground pool and you sink it partially below the ground, your taxes go right through the roof.
Oh, really? Our friends in New York, that's what they did. They lowered it into the ground.
It's considered it's considered a permanent fixture.
I don't know if it's different down in New York or what.
Oh, I'm sure in New York their taxes down there are mega high. They're mega high.
Yeah.
Yep, they are.
And the sucky thing is house got built behind them, and it's a few stories higher. So my friend, like, she couldn't really go out there and feel comfortable because there'd be guys working and gawking.
That's why I like living where I live.
Yeah.
Once our trees are all budded, the lilac tree, the horse chestnut tree, they're all budding. So the leaves are coming. They're all budding. You know, and it's not to say we wouldn't get snow. We've opened a pool up and got snow. Okay, it happens.
What, where you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've opened the pool up.
What was it, April or the beginning of April we had that snow? I've never seen it past that time. Like, it's been ages. Like, I don't remember it ever snowing like that in
May.
April.
It was more May a couple years ago, or maybe last year. We got snow in May. It didn't last long. The fact is, we got snow.
Yeah, and plus, you're in New Brunswick. New Brunswick is the snow belt of Canada, or the Maritimes.
Yeah, I mean, here on the island, we don't get as much snow as they do inland because, again, we're
No,
on the
like where
water.
Marlene is. Yeah.
Yeah, like where Marlene's at. Yeah, inland to get a whole lot more snow than we get. So if we get a lot here, they're getting buried on the mainland.
Well, yeah,
So
like New Brunswick, like all you see during the winter and that even like near the end of the summer, you start
yeah,
seeing the snowmobiling ads for New Brunswick.
yeah, yeah.
As
Because
a
I
huge
play cards
market.
with a couple of avid snowmobilers. Our lilac tree. Well, it's June before it blooms, and it smells so nice.
I can see the lupins, the green of the lupins,
Yep,
really, because they're out in June.
yep,
For the month of June, they'll be blooming.
yeah. Because we also got to get down. Looks like the wind's calmed down some. We gotta get down. We gotta seed the red clover. We got red. It's called crimson clover. Remember that song, Crimson and Clover?
Yeah, I love that
Um,
song.
but the we got the crimson clover. So basically, what it's going to be at the bottom of the yard, on front of the water, is going to be like a red carpet. We're going to
Oh,
plant
that's
because
really pretty.
the deer love clover. Well, we've got a lot of green clover, but I thought, well, I'll put some of the crimson clover, and they've got some other cover. So we really literally want to cover the bottom part of the property, and then Barn Hill with this just a blanket of color.
Yeah, the other day when I sent you the picture of the porcupine in the backyard, I think I was looking for clover, most likely dandelions, because they love dandelions.
Yeah.
The porcupine. But they're so cute. They got this little cute face. Yeah.
Just checking here. Okay, let me just double check something here.
Yeah, what's one thing I love about the spring is the flowers. And that.
Red clover for Tina. Oh, I'll pass that. I mean, I'm postmenopausal. I still have hot flashes. I still get night sweats. I still get the ickies.
Oh,
But
the other night. I think it was like 15 outside. And I told Dean that, yeah, it's not going to be a good night. And it was not a good night. Waking up every hour hot and clammy, and I just can't sleep well. And we got the ceiling fan on.
I always have, year round. I have my ceiling fan on.
Oh,
Just to
yeah,
circulate
same
the
here.
air.
Every night. I have the ceiling fan on, and I sleep with one blanket, and he has his blanket plus the comforter folded in half. So he got double comforter on him. But now,
Oh,
but I can even wake up in hot sweats when the AC unit's on at nighttime. I've yet to find the right sheets that don't get.
Michi. Michi is now welcome.
Yeah,
We'll have to
she
look.
said it.
She's now in your. I missed it. Yes. Well, welcome, Michi. If you're watching the replay, welcome, Michi.
You were up with the pool boy.
Well, I saw him climbing over the back fence. Instead of opening the gate, he climbed over it.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you are when you're 25 years younger than what I am. Yeah, you can do those things.
Oh
Although I still do it. I still climb over the gate when I we have a gate. We took out a section of railing because our deck's 48 foot long, 14 foot wide, and we took a whole section out and put a temporary deck on that goes to the pool where the steps. We're going to replace that with permanent decking.
Yeah.
But because we want to have it to where it's level, and we can put the steps right in, because right now it's I gotta put a 2x6 underneath, and then another 2x4 on top to make it level, so it's not pulling. Because I bought new steps the year before last. I bought a brand new set of steps for the pool, and they were $700. Because we thought with Gracie had trouble getting up the steps as a pup.
Yeah,
we thought, so we got steps that were a little bit closer, and they're rounded.
Yeah, I bought some bamboo. I don't really like the feel of them. Maybe I just didn't get the right brand. And bamboo sheets, oh my goodness, when you dry those things, do they ever wrinkle?
Oh yeah. Same with linen, silk.
Yeah.
And Michi is now a member.
I might have to get like yeah, something, a mattress topper. Like we have a king size bed, but it's two twins, which makes a king. So I'm going to have to get something that's cool on for my side and something like a heating pad or something on his side.
Yeah.
I think that
I
would
still
work
have
good.
2 blankets, a comforter, and a mink blanket on top of that for the dogs. Still. I still get cold at night.
You get cold? I thought you said you get hot flashes.
Yes, but they never hit me when nope, they hit me during the daytime. I get night sweats once in a while, but nowhere near.
Oh, every
What I used to get.
every night. I get so hot and clammy. Can't wait for the AC time.
We very seldom
But
use our
even-
AC.
But still, even with that, I still get like hot. That's like the pillow feels like it's on
Yeah.
fire.
Yep. I've got to put new screen into the screen door for the patio doors. Kiva went through it last year, so I've got to do it, and I'm going to put some kind of a block, or whether it's plexiglass or grating or something, to keep her from pushing in the. I got to do it both sides, and they do sell stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because once we open the back door, we open the front windows, we get a cross breeze to this house. It's unbelievable, and it's right off the bay, so we get that. And I mean, it's good in the summertime. In the wintertime, it is rotten because it blows the snow. Yesterday, it poured down rain. It was pelting so hard off the front of the house. Because I was getting ready to go out and spread the clover because I thought that'd be great. It was just drizzling. I thought I'll go out. The rain will help keep it down, keep the birds away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you have the downpour. Oh, thanks.
Okay, Dawn. Thank you. I gotta go
Oh,
over
for
here.
Sharon. Okay.
Yep.
Put Sharon's name on it, I guess.
Yep. Here and here, and we're gonna go here.
Oh yeah, and for the pillow thing, like you have to flip it every now and then. And yeah, I bought a cooling pillow. I can like with my neck issues and that, I have to use those memory foam pillows. Like I think even when I went there to visit you,
Thank you, Dawn.
I bought I brought my own pillow.
I've got
because
I
I need
have-
those memory foam ones. There's
I have the memory foam one. I have one of those. It's a Tempur-Pedic, but I got one from Amazon. I was reading different things because I was having so much trouble with my neck. And I had never paid $100 for a pillow before, and that's because you can sleep on your side. $100. You can sleep, and it's got the bamboo. And you can sleep on your side. You turn it one way. If you sleep on your back, you turn it the other way, and it supports your neck. Thank you, Dawn. Gotta love you.
Yes.
The thing is, breaking my back, I have issues. And my mom had a widow's hump, and I have girlfriends that are my age that have the widow's hump. I don't want that. So I make sure I have good posture. I try to make sure I have good posture. I'm sitting straight instead of, hunched over.
Which is hard when you're knitting and that because your head is.
What I do is I put my bum up against the back. I have a pillow behind my back. I put my bum up, and then I curl my legs up, and I kind of, because the way I'm sitting, I was resting my shoulder, and my shoulder was hurting. Nothing they can do for it. It is what it is. I got to deal with it. But whether it's knitting or crocheting, that's why I flipped to the crocheting. I started that rose bouquet blanket, and that's I'm just going to work on that whenever. Roses, I think, are going to take me forever to do. I'm trying to think of a different way to do it, but and I did buy the pattern. I mean, it really wasn't that hard, but I did buy the pattern. It helps Krista out. But I thought it would be neat even just to make a smaller one of those, and you make a bouquet and you stick it in like I'm going to take a coffee can, and I'm going to either crochet a cover for it or wrap it with fabric or something, glue it on, and it's like a nice. It's flowers that don't die, like the calla lilies that you sent me last year, and then the ones that Marlene made for me. Those are in my bedroom and in the living room because the calla lilies are my favorite flower.
Mhm.
Don't judge me. I've got calla lilies coming from Timu, okay, in white and in bluish purple and in white and with a pinkish red center. I am putting those in my garden. Okay. Calla lilies don't grow really well up here. I want the color. And they're going in around Warren's Memorial Garden because that was our wedding flower and it is my favorite flower. I love the
Mhm.
simplicity of a calla lily. I've got a calla lily on my back.
Yeah.
Because it's my favorite flower. I got married in December. 6 calla lilies ran us $125 for 6 calla lilies.
Mine is the orchid. I
Orchids.
think they're just like beautiful.
Yeah. And but I love flowers, but I can't have them near the house because I'm allergic to bees. So
Oh, I guess there's a big thing here about Nova Scotians being beekeepers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're dropping Dean's time card off. You have to go down a dirt road,
Mm-hmm.
well, gravel road, whatever. And there's a few houses on that road. And there was somebody with like what looks like homemade bee,
Oh, okay.
whatever you call them.
A beehive?
Yeah, but they had all kinds of different ones there, different colors. I think it was way too close to the house.
Might have been. Might have been.
And they had like at least 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch out because the bears will like go up to them. They had locks on all of them, which is probably because to try and get the bears off there.
We have black bears on the island occasionally, but we haven't seen one for a while. Again, being isolated the way we are, we don't have that. A lot of the nasties, the skunks, the porcupines, the raccoons, stuff like that, we don't have here on the island.
Porcupines are not nasties.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're cute. So long as you don't go up and try and touch it, it's not going to do nothing to you. But I love the wildlife. The bunny rabbits.
The birds. We have first hummingbird came. It was at the window, so I've got to get the feeders out. I've got a hummingbird feeder for the front, one for the back, and then we have like a big shepherd's hook in the front of the yard that's up about 7 foot. And we put feeders there because we got blue jays, finches, goldfinches. We got all kind of birds, mourning doves. I mean, we got a lot of birds.
The little
and my eagles. We left the tree up that the eagles nested in. We left that tree up. All the rest are. One of these days, once I get everything looking nice. I don't want you to see what it looks like. It's a mess right now. I'll do a walking vlog around the property. Show you it's been done. But yeah, I just decided because they're UV resistant. I'm making so I can have flowers near the house and on the back deck. Because I enjoy looking at the color.
oh yeah.
I bought some morning glories, and I'm going to make up the baskets for the deck. Yeah, well, you guys got the Meckies. On the mainland, we have foxes. I think I took a few years ago when I was working on the ferry. I took a footage of a red fox. We had a pair of red foxes that were up by the ferry, hanging around, waiting for people to feed them. Same with
cute.
Same with the geese. Wilts, Marcus, and Miss Emily.
I don't ever want to see a possum. They kind of look ugly. But yeah, we got the coyotes. Like, thank goodness.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes. Right, that we do have because we have some cats missing again in the neighborhood.
Yes, I don't know. Like, people here know that we have a bear. There are coyotes. There's bobcat or something like that.
Yeah, we get bobcats. Yep. Yeah, we get the bobcats.
But yet they let their cats out.
I've only had one cat, and Midnight was an inside cat.
Yeah, like Angel, he was an indoor cat. we would let him outside when the snow was like a foot off the ground. Just so we could like go outside and look around just on the pretty much the front deck. But not around here, no. Like in our first house when he was a kitten,
Yeah.
Dean would let him out. And a few times like he would go around where the deer. And there was one time in the front yard that there was a few deer there. We had hordes of deer in our first house. And he was just walking around their legs. They were like fine. I think it's because he was somewhat the same color. And that, although I don't know if they can see color or black and white. But yeah, wildlife. I love the wildlife. Man, congrats, Diane.
Okay, I don't think Diane won last week.
Oh, you won last week?
No, I don't see her name on the list.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Mountain lions, yeah, that'd be kind of scary too. Yeah, we have a bunny rabbit was in last year. A raccoon. They're during mating season, January to March. The coyotes were pretty vocal at nighttime here. And then sometimes you hear the owls. And the owls are, they sound like monkeys. I don't know if you've ever heard an owl hooting through the night, but it sounds like a bunch of monkeys.
I'm just going to show Diane what she
funny.
won. Today was the day of cakes. I did 2 cakes.
Oh, that's a pretty one. White, blue.
It goes from
red,
black.
right?
It goes from black to different shades of blue, like blue and teal, into a white.
That's
So this is what you've won, Diane.
Congratulations.
So those are the 2 giveaways for today. We're only doing 2
Right.
today. But I have it, so because what I'll do is at the end of the week, I'll get all these packages out.
Yeah. So Diane, if you can email and
If you're in the
Mimon.
States,
Yeah.
yep, Mimon. I think you're both in the States. Just email me at hookandstitching.islandstyle@gmail.com. If you're outside Canada, I need your phone number for the customs form, and I will get your package out.
Congratulations. Yes.
We have frogs here, but we call them peepers. And oh my gosh, they've been active. They've been active for about a month.
Dean heard them a few nights ago. He could hear them. And our windows are closed and you can still hear them, so they're pretty loud.
Oh,
But
really?
that's what we call them too, peepers.
Yep, peepers.
'Cause
You're
that's what
welcome,
sounds like.
Diane. You're welcome. I have 2 cakes in the oh shoot. I have 2 cakes. I mean, I'll ask you which one you want, but I think you're probably gonna like that one better. The other one I have is a black and gray and silver gradient. You can't see the colors.
The other one's more colorful.
Yeah, I thought because it being, I mean, if you'd rather have this one, I can send this one too. It's either one, but I thought the one with the colors would be pretty for Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You like the color, the one with the blue?
We went for groceries this morning and at all the, like, near all the cash register, at least the one that we went to.
Yep.
They had these huge, like, I swear, it must have been like that round cookies
Oh, wow.
with like icing or something around the edges with mum in the middle.
Ah,
It's like, what mother? Yeah.
the ocean fixes everything.
Yeah, it's nice to watch the ocean. I'd love to live on a lake.
I just put it up on my wall so I can see it. Now it's crooked. Now it's going to bother me. But well, we didn't meet the goal,
No.
but that's okay. I'll just put it. It'll be put in for next week.
Yeah.
But I am going to spin for who wins the monetary prize today. Okay. Today it'll be a $20 gift card or PayPal or e-transfer. So hold on.
20 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, 20 Canadian dollars. So I'm going to. Ouch! I just broke another nail.
Miami Beach. Wow.
I'm decimating my nails.
Next week, not this week. Next week, I get to go and have mine done. Being in Miami, I think I would love to watch the cruise ships. Stop.
Good luck.
Good luck. Demetra. And if you want your channel dropped, just put drop in the comment and it will drop your channel.
That'll be ready for next
Congratulations.
week. That will be ready for next week.
week.
That'll be ready for next week. Now, Demetra, let me know if you want Aberdeen's, Mary Maxim. So let me know. There they go.
Warming up.
They're able. So just let me know, Demetra, what you want.
Yeah.
And everybody that got gift cards last week, they all went out to everybody. Now, when I do a Wool Warehouse gift card, okay, it's 10 pounds, but that's all. That's like, I can do Wool Warehouse too. That's like, pretty close to 20 Canadian. Well, congratulations, Demetra.
Oh, nice.
So just let me know you want Wool Warehouse. Like I said, it's $20 Canadian or a Mary Maxim gift card or Aberdeen Wool's gift card, or I can do e-transfer to you because you're in Canada. So it's up to you what you want. Just let me know.
Just email her.
Email or message me, one of the two. But yeah, my winners, please email me because I put that into a folder. I have Sunday winners because it keeps me on task to make sure I have a list, several lists, to make sure I get everything mailed out. I have people's names wrote on their bags. I've got to put together a little goodie bag that I put in with it,
Aberdeen. There you go.
Aberdeen's, okay. I will get that. If I don't get that out to you today, I'll get it out to you tomorrow, but I'll probably get it out later tonight. Yeah, just put drop in. There's Nessa's channel, Infinitely Zero. And Nessa has lots of yarn hauls and lots of projects and lots of good content. Everybody here, all the channels I watch have great content. You're lagging, Demetra. It happens. If you notice once in a while I start going too fast, there goes Obi. I just prompted Obi just to do his thing there because I talk with my hands again. That's why you see me sit here like this sometimes, where I have knitting in my hand because I don't talk with my hands. I've done that all my life. But I apologize that first you didn't think it was, and then I was able to have it today because I know tomorrow I absolutely won't have time because I've got to go to the mainland, come back, and Alan's going to meet me here at the house, and we are going to finish getting that fence up.
Yeah.
So it's done. Yeah, and it'll be finished because we still have to put the edging in the front so they don't whip or snip the flowers that run along the edge of the flower bed. Like I said, once we get everything up in that, I'll go outside with try my gimbal that I bought for Australia that I still haven't figured out how to use. And walk around, do some vlog, just tell you what everything is around the house. You'll see the swimming pool opened up and everything. Hopefully I'll have my baskets done for the decking.
You too, Ellen.
You too, Ellen. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. And glasses are dirty. No wonder. I was put the post. I was holding the post while he was doing it in, and a couple times I had it upside down. I didn't have the pointed head down, and I picked it up, and of course he started hammering the sand come down, and my glasses got filthy.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2. They're blurry, but they're 2.
See, if I didn't have my contacts in, I would not know.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much. Yeah, my nails are in pretty bad shape too. Ugh. My nails, they've all been breaking. I gotta
You were
cut.
doing so well for a while.
Well, I'm gonna trim. Well, I'm gonna trim them up, and I usually put just a clear nail hardener on them. That's all. I don't paint them. I
I
gotta
have a
shave my.
nail hardener on mine too.
Yeah, I gotta do all that fun stuff, shave my legs, stuff. The time of year's here where I'll start wearing my summer dresses and skirts and shorts and capris and all that good stuff. And it'd be a while before I get some sun, but don't take me long to tan up once I tan. I don't.
Well, no, not you. You tan really fast. I used to get my legs waxed a lot.
I
But
did
now
it once.
I
did it
don't
once.
really have any here.
My ex-husband went to pull it, forgot to pull the skin taut on the back of my thigh, and I almost kicked him in the you-know-what.
No, I did professional.
I had a Brazilian I got it half done. I couldn't finish it. I was in my 20s. Okay, I was really young. Yeah, no. One good thing about menopause, your hair doesn't grow very much. Armpits,
No.
legs, it doesn't. But you get it on other places on your body.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you see women usually doing things like this here. It's not. They're doing it checking. It's a checking mechanism.
Yeah. And I also am going to be having dental work coming up. So we'll see how that works too, because I am going to see a periodontist. I've got to have a new plate made for the top. I fixed it temporarily. They cleaned it out a little bit so it wasn't hurting my mouth so bad. But we're looking at the implants. One plate implant, and they're trying to make sure I keep my teeth on the bottom. I got like 40% bone loss.
Oh.
So it is what it is. So everybody, I hope wherever you're at, you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness, pass it on, make the world a better place each and every day. Be that light in somebody's dark day. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, a wonderful Mother's Day. And I'll see you next Sunday. And sis, everything you want to say?
I just want everybody to have a wonderful day today and for the rest of the week until we meet again next week.
All right. Oh, Nessa, awesome. Well, I hope we get footage from that on the channel. Hope you get some footage. All right, everybody. I will see you later. I'm going to go out and play farmer in the Dell and go spread some crimson clover. Bye for now from Deer Island. We'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Mwah. And have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Bye.
See you next week.